Can you introduce yourself to us?
Yes, I'm Sumi Engelbrecht, also known as Sumi, and I am the face behind Sassy Bakes.
So Sumi, tell me, how did you get into baking?
As a child, my mom used to love to bake. So I still remember it was always, the icing cakes, because in the 80s, that's the only thing that was the highlight of our lives, was the cake with the icing and nice fancy biscuits. So my job was always to cut up the cherries and put the cherries on top of the biscuits, and just the fact that I could share that with everybody else. And I mean, who doesn't love cake, man?
So Sumi, what's your baking style?
My baking style. I would really say that I'm more leaning to the elegant side of cakes. I also try to live by the motto, don't put anything on a cake that you cannot eat. So for me, that is very important. So if it's gold, which we all love, make sure that it's edible gold.
And how do you actually come up with your designs?
As to my designs of my cakes?
Yeah.
After I baked a cake, I will look at the cake and think, I don't have any preconceived ideas as to what the cake is going to, what the end result of the cake is going to be like. I will look at the cake and just think, let's try this, or let's try that. If it works, fantastic. If it doesn't, then, I don't know, maybe into the bin.
So has there been any cakes into the bin?
Actually, yeah. Yes.
Okay, so what do you consider the perfect cake?
For me, the perfect cake is definitely something that's nice, decadently moist, with lots and lots of flavor. I mean, if I want to eat a chocolate cake, when I eat it, the first bite, I should know this is chocolate. I shouldn't be in doubt.
And what advice would you give to anybody that, they see the kind of cakes you make and, the design you put in, and somebody says, I can do that. What advice would you give them if they wanted to start something, even as a hobby?
Do you know what? I always say, the only time you excel in life is when you do something that you're passionate about. If you're passionate about baking, just go for it. Don't let anybody stop you. Just bake the cake. If it comes out dry, then just throw it in the bin and try again. So that's all I can tell you. And, just be creative and try different things all the time and see what works. There's absolutely nothing and nobody that can stop you.
Thanks a lot, Sumi.
Pleasure.